Hello. Hi, everybody. So I had to just make sure all the settings were good and make sure that all my audio is good and that hopefully you guys can hear me. And happy Friday. Okay. Hi, Terry. Yes. Hello, everybody. Tonight, whoops. Oh, and of course, I got one more thing done on our book. Hi, Tiffany. Well, thank you for joining us and being here. I did get the ribbons put on. And so in your kits are you have these ribbons. These will be in the kit, and these will be what if you want. You don't have to. They'll go at the top of your house. Makes it cute, huh? But it does make it so they're not going to flip completely over. I just wanted to show you that. So the nice thing though is this is so adjustable, and you don't I'm just going to leave this on the back. It's cute. It won't hurt anything, or you can take it off. That's the super awesome duper thing. So tonight we're going to put in our plastic pages. The ones I'm putting in do not include the 6x8 simple stories. They've had a little issue that they had to fix with UPC codes and pricing, and I got most of my order today, but these weren't in there that was supposed to go in the kit. But Monday I'm supposed to have them with everything else, so your kits will ship out Monday. And Doodlebug has shipped everything, so um, it, everything's going to be here, including the cute little layouts. And these will go out Monday. And the nice thing is we'll be decorating so the videos stay recorded. But tonight I'm not putting my 6x8 full sheet in. But that's okay because you can do any figuration you want. But doesn't the ribbon make it super cute on top? Okay, so we're going to need, I'll give you that cardstock in a minute. I'm going to use my chipboard house from Doodlebug. And like I said, this thing is just adorable. You get 30 dividers. I mean, no, you get 4 of the, well, altogether, it makes 16 pages. But we're not going to use all of them, of course. And we'll open that in a minute. But you can do so many fun things. And I will be doing some more projects with these because I'm in love with this little house. So I'll set that aside for the moment. And if you remember, some of you from the Saucy album, you can actually use any combination you want. Right now, I'm just using this album. Will be a little bit different. I have a 4x6 and then the 2 3x4s. But when we do the decorating, I'm going to do it exactly like this, okay? So I don't want you to think I'm going to do things different. I will just do this and it won't be in my book, but that's okay because I want to get these in with you, and because there's 2 of them. The rest are the 3x4 and 4x6 because this one is really fun. You need to have that one in there. So mine tonight will be all of the 4x6 and the 3x4s. And like I said, the important thing is I do not put them in upside down again. So Simple Stories, you'll notice, has all of the writing. There's Simple Stories on the bottom. So if that is at the top, then you know it's going to be upside down. Hi, Kathy. I know it's so hot. I'm loving being inside crafting, especially on a Friday night. Our video really won't be that long tonight. In fact, I'm just so happy how well this project's gone. It's one of those, it's meant to be. This piece of cardstock is 5 7/8 by 8 3/4. And this is going to be those hinges that we're going to create that is going to hold our plastic pages. It's this little guy here, this hinge. So we want this to be 5 7/8 by 8 3/4. Our pocket pages are 8 1/2. We want this to be, see, just a hair longer than our pocket page. And again, it is 5 7/8 by 8 3/4 long. And what I'm going to do now is we're going to score this all the way across 1/2 inch. When we get to the very last, where we'll only have this 3/8 of an inch piece, which that's all we want, because it will, we don't want it to be, how do I explain it? I just want it to be shorter. It fits nicer. Okay, so with 5 7/8 across the top, I'm going to start scoring at 1/2, 1 inch, 1 1/2, 2 inches, 2 1/2, 3, 3 1/2, 4, 4 1/2, 5, and 5 1/2. And that will leave us with this 3/8 of an inch at the end. It's shorter. And that's on purpose. Now, one thing, so let me show you. Do you see how my cardstock's starting to curve as we score it? And that's natural, even when you're working with wood, because that's how you make a rounded spine. So when that starts to happen, it's going to want to move. So if you're newer to scoring, please make sure you hold that tight so that as you're scoring, it doesn't kind of move, because that will mess up your score line. So just make sure your hand's tight on there and you're holding it against the edge of your scoreboard. And I want, I'm going to start with this 3/8 of an inch. And I'm going to score this to the back. And we're actually going to glue that down. Because then, see, it's going to give us a nice finished edge. So I want to give you guys a minute to catch up. Is anybody scoring right along with me? So again, it's 5 7/8 by 8 3/4. And then I want you to score it 1/2 of an inch all the way to the very end. And I'm going to use glue on this one that we just folded to the back, and we want to glue that down first. And so I'm going to just glue this down, and it's going to be on the inside, so that we just want to tuck this away. And that's the 3/8 of an inch. Okay, let's make sure. Just down nice. So how's everybody doing? Who's crafting along with me? Okay, now what we're going to do is we want to just accordion or start folding all of our pieces. So this is to the back. We're just going to start every single. This isn't a normal hinge. Okay. It is one where we're going to squeeze together. Okay. So you want to just burnish each and every score line. And I'm just going back and forth. So this one I'll come forward. So that's why I keep turning it. I like to push down on my score line. I want to keep everything straight. Oh, you do. Oh, bridal shower gifts. You know, I've got a wedding album to make for a wedding in 1 week. And I just missed that score line. Let me straighten that guy out. Let's see here. You know, I didn't score hard enough. Let me fix my score marks. I'm going to refix him because I didn't score hard enough. Just fold that. No, see, I got it crooked there because of my scoring. Okay, because there we go. We want it straight. Oh my gosh, Tomalee. Well, Tomalee, they will be put on the website this weekend. You're not being a brat at all. Actually, Bonnie's just had a little family emergency and hasn't been able to do that, and I completely forgot. So I will get those on. Actually, thank you for reminding me. So now I'm just going back and just kind of accordion fold it, even though I, folded it the other way. So now I can make sure it's all going the correct direction. And it's not, but that's okay, because if you are using Artisan, oh yeah, it is. It's going the right way, because here's what you want. You want to end, this is the one that's 3/8 of an inch. You want to end with that at the bottom. We're going to attach that to our book. Okay. So if you hold that one down, then you'll know which way to accordion fold your hinge. And the whole reason for folding that back is so we have a finished edge here and we have a finished edge there. Okay. Are you guys ready? We're going to turn it over. So turning it over means we have that 3/8 of an inch on the back side. And you can use score tape, you can use glue. Now on this back, I like to use glue. It's totally up to you. I feel glue is stronger. And I will use tape, though, to attach our pages because glue doesn't work very well for me. So what we are going to do now, we're going to glue every one of these together. But, oh, wait a minute. First, we actually need to come back here because once we start gluing this together, it's going to pull this whole thing into like a fan. So we're going to now add score tape here. And don't worry if you can't mess this up because we're putting it on both sides. And we have to put it on every single section. Just remember, the front is where you've folded back your 3/8 of an inch. It's right there. So now in every one of these valleys, except for this one, because I'm going to use glue, you can put score tape there if you want to use glue and score tape. It doesn't matter. But I am just going to use glue. It will be super permanent on your book. If you have red line tape, that also works. I do not. I used it all. And score tape works nice too. So what we're going to do is just every single half inch we want to add our adhesive. Now I'm using 1/4 inch because I don't have 3/8, but if you have 3/8 of an inch, that's a nice size to use in here. It will give you a little more coverage, but not necessary. You know, there's something under my tape. Picking up pieces of ribbon. Okay. Do burnish this down well now because it's going to be, you can't burnish it once we do the back. This is where we're going to put the pages. So now you're going to flip it over. And I did mine backwards. That's okay. Oh, no, I didn't. Wait, hold on, hold on. Nope. Because this one on the top, we're going to cover that with pattern paper. So don't put tape there, only in the valleys. We're going to turn it over. Skip this one. This is the one with the 3/8 of an inch. And we're going to just glue these together. I do put glue on both sides. I'm going to fold it over. You can use score tape. I did use score tape on Saucy. And oh, she just had they had a family emergency they had to take care of. So she hasn't been able to put things on the website. She's fine. And now, see, these are going to start coming together. Okay. Now we're going to do it to the next two. And just fold that in half. See, and it's starting to come together like in a circle. And it's going to get very tight, and see, they'll just kind of fan out here. That's what you want. But with the glue, we have to be more patient because we do want to make sure it is stuck. See, it's getting pretty tight. Now see how it's starting to form where we're going to put our pages? Just fold them over. Yeah, at this point it's getting thick, so I have to start laying them on top of each other. And then our very last one. So when you fold it together, that becomes the top. Now, mine looks a little wonky, and that's okay. It's not going to look that way when you put it down. So don't think you did something wrong. It does kind of go sideways, and you're just going to help straighten it up. And that's what it should look like. So if you were to put it together, it'd be like a star album. Get that tape off of there, or glue. So now you should have it all together, like so. Now this 3/8 of an inch is my bottom. I want to make sure it's dry. Okay, let's grab our album. Whoops. So we've already done that stuff there. So I'm going to flip this over and open this. Okay. Oh, I didn't realize that. So here on the right hand side is going to be the house. Left hand side, I'm going to put down my plastic pages. Now I put mine here on the left or the right hand side. You can put them over here, but let me show you. You'll just have, if you don't, it's up to you. If you want them to show, you can put it this way. Let me get this guy down here. Okay. And then your pages will go this way. Or you can put it over here on the right hand side. House will be here, and then your pages will flip this way. So either way that you want it to go. I was thinking, I'm trying to decide if I want to move it over to here. Decisions, huh? Or if I want the pages like that. That's how it will look. Your pages will be like that. Okay, let's go ahead and put it down on the left-hand side. Or would you rather I do it exactly like the sample book? I think this will be better. I know, just put the darn thing down, right? All right, we'll go like the sample book. So I'm going to go ahead and add my glue here. This is the 3/8 of an inch that we folded to the back. and you only have 1/8 of an inch from top to bottom, and you only want 1/8 of an inch from the spine. It needs to be pretty close. Oh, left side, Monica? Thank goodness for glue. Okay, let's go with the left side. And the same thing though. You want to make sure, get some more light here, that it is 1/8 of an inch away from the spine, and you have about 1/8 of an inch at the top and bottom. In other words, just a little bit. Like I've said before, I wish we had two-way like in Zoom. I wish I heard you guys talking, but I watched the comments. And I try to catch it before I do it. Okay. We're going to be putting some pressure on this. So I do want to give it a minute to dry. And then we'll be matting this with our pattern paper. So let's talk about the house. Let's give that a minute to dry. Try not to make a lot of noise with this. I don't think you guys can hear it though, with my headphone on, which is nice. Keep that packaging. So we'll use the rings, and those, you can get those anywhere. So with your leftover pieces, you won't have to worry. Oh, okay. Inside of your packaging, you also have a little pattern that you could use for your curtains. And a window box is 1/4 of an inch by 1 3/8. And then your window trims, if you wanted to, you could use your pattern. I did not. In fact, I won't even keep that because we all like to do our own thing, right? But it is there if you want it. Okay. So this, of course, and you're going to turn it over, will be the front. And I did use the overhang, but you can see I did not cut this scallop because we're going to use the other decorations for this. Super cute. So that will be our front cover. And then this is where you can decide how many of the inside pieces you want. But again, like I did on mine, I did use 4, and then I ran into that issue where it's pretty thick. So I used the heavy, thick chipboard. I'm going to show you something. You've got 4 of those. Oh, it's a different color. But we cover it, so it don't matter, but it is a different color. So you have 4 of the heavy chipboard. Now you have 4 of what they call the pages. And you know what I'm going to do this time? Because I noticed where these are thinner, I am only going to use 1 of the heavy chipboards this time, and it still will be nice. So I'm going to put, oh, this one's way heavy. This is the back cover is why it's a different color. Okay, I'm getting it now. That's our back cover. And then you've got 3 that aren't quite as heavy. You have 4 that are not quite as heavy. So I'm going to put those aside. So I'm going to use 1 heavy one. And then these are still a nice 110 pound, I'm sure. But when we cover them with the cardstock, it'll be even thicker. So I'm going to use 3 of those. And I think that's, and then I'll put this guy over there and I can make another little book. But I think that's going to help because I used all the thick ones. And that's going to help, but we can still decorate them just like this. And I think that's going to help with the bulkiness. I should have checked that better. I didn't. I just kind of opened it. I was so excited to make it. So 3 lightweights, and we will need these 2 guys. All right, I think this is ready. 1 lash burnish down, and now we can just fold over. And we've got room for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Making sure everything's good. Okay, let's start in the back. Yes, we do learn as we go. Remember, if you're with the kit, you're using Simple Stories. It needs to be at the bottom so that your pockets are correct, unlike mine that was upside down. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to remove the backing to the tape. We're going to lay that in there so you have 1/8 of an inch at the top and bottom, and we're going to close it. Now, you do see a little bit of the writing from Simple Stories, but that's fine because you want to be able to turn this. So, oops, let's go ahead, and then I'm just going to remove the back first so I get to make sure everything's straight. I'm going to just lay it up to the hinge. Clean up anything that's going to stick out under your hinge because it will show, like if your tape is too long or some of the papers there. And it does, you want it to touch right in the center there. Make sure it's straight. This is super fun. I love making these. Um, if using the house, you know what, you could, and you know what, I would definitely get yourself carry a shape and definitely just trace it out so you have that template anyway. But this isn't bad. See, this isn't, and once we put the pattern paper, it'll be nice and thick. But yes, you could also just, if you don't want to, if you want to save these and keep using them and create a lot more projects, just trace it out on your pattern paper, and then you could also do your house that way. So we're good. We're good. Bring in my second one. And here's the fun thing. You can use any combination of these plastic sleeves. And we still have some of the older Bo Bunny ones in the store. And I did bring a package home because it has such a different combination than 2x2s at the bottom. And I'm like, oh, that's going to be a fun one to use. Bo Bunny had some really cute sleeves. I loved theirs. Okay, thing is, I want to keep it straight. With our bottom one. So let's get it out here. Line it up to this outside edge. Hold it, and there we go. Now they're straight. Fold out in any tape if it's hanging out the edge. Just flip that over. Now see, it's pushing down. It's pretty tight. So I'm just going to remove the top and the bottom because I don't worry about it falling over and attaching. Of course, you can pull it right off the plastic. Okay. Again, I'm just going to line this up from this edge because it's just easier to see. Now, if you really don't like any of this showing, you'll see what I mean when you create yours. You can see the dots and a little bit of the area here with the holes. I like it because then I have more room to pull this over. But you can put this in your cutter and take 1/4 of an inch off and stick it in more. So you would just take, well, I'd take about 1/8 of an inch. But you'd have to start with your very back page because you want them all lined up. But you got to remember, so if you're trying to hide the word simple stories and all that, that's what you would do. Cut off 1/8 of an inch or 3/8 of an inch, and it would go up closer in your hinge so that you wouldn't see the wording. But I don't mind the wording. So again, I'll line up with my back pages and close the top. Now, that is how we put those in. Pretty snazzy, huh? Now this will close over. This goes back to the front. And then once again, I'll have ribbon here. Whoops, might have a ribbon here and here, which I do have the ribbon now. So I want to, I'll put that on also, because if I don't and we start matting next week, oh yeah, you know I'll forget, right? So there we have, and it's so nice because if you like the sleeves, but you don't want it on the ring binder, this is such a cute, just a cute addition to any album. The only thing is, if you want to create one of these for any size album, you do have to create your album cover at 9 inches. Just remember that. It has to be 9 inches because these don't come in any other sizes. So that would be the only thing. Now, what I'm going to do here is I want to, you need to mat this first before we put the house on. And because I'm kind of waiting to mat next week when everybody gets their kits, I'm just going to go ahead and show you what we're going to do when you get your kit. And for those of you that are going to do it out of something different, after you mat the inside of your book, you're just going to decide where you want your house. And I did bring mine just a hair down from the top. Drew my circles, punched the hole. Super simple. You do have to mat the inside and the outside. And then you'll punch, excuse me, then you'll punch your holes. Now, I talked about this last night. I was putting eyelets in all these, but I'll tell you what, they're not wearing well. Some of them have already popped out because of the thick chipboard, but I will use them in the thinner because they're going to work great in the thinner chipboard. And then we'll be able to see, put your rings through. I did use eyelets in the chipboard. They seem to be doing fine, but they came out of this one for some reason. So there's the back matting. Do your matting in whatever you're using, but next week I'll be giving the dimensions, and we will mat the inside on. So Thursday I'll be live again. I know this didn't take very long. Inside, we'll mat the inside covers, both of them, and we'll do the outside covers, and we'll get our matting done. Well, hi, Jennifer. You know what, Jennifer? This is crazy. This album has just been flowing so awesome that oh, I need to put my ribbon on. We're done with this part. But let me get my ribbon out, and we'll get that ribbon on. If I don't, I'm going to forget it, and then you know what? I'm going to be really upset with myself because then we're going to have to figure out where to put it, and I don't like doing that. So in your kit, you have 2 yards of the red, and you have 2 yards of the blue. And on the original album, I did put the Rick Rack on, but I'm going to tell you right now, it's a pain in the neck. I'm not putting it on this album. I found it's really not fun to tie bows with. So when you have your kit, you know what, Jennifer? Jennifer, I just found that out, and that's what we were talking about. The reason mine's so thick, I should have used these inside thinner ones and just one thick one on the outside. Or you could still use all 4 of the thin ones inside. So it won't be so thick, and I'm going to be happy because I won't have to flip one to the back. So yay. I should have asked you, Jen. I should have read the instructions. Okay, so when you get your kit, you have a yard of red and a yard of blue. Now a yard is for the closure, and then you're going to use the other yard of the red and blue, and your white and silver chunky twine is going to go at the top. Okay, so just take your red, and we'll cut that in half. And do the same with the blue. So I'm going to use the blue on the back and the red on the front. Now, if you just want to use red on or blue for both ties, you just won't have it to make your cute little thingies at the top. That's all. Not a big deal though, right? Okay, but let's go ahead and just use score tape. You can find your center, which is 4.5. I was almost there. And this will be hidden underneath our pattern paper that we're going to do on Thursday. So I'm just taking the score tape off the back. So this is our back, what I consider the back. And this will stay much better once we add the pattern paper, but at least it will be there when we start Thursday. I think I'll extend that just a little bit. Now you're going to have some of this left over too, but I like it long because you're going to want to knot. Okay, so I want to knot the ends. This, you can't burn this, and this is a knot is the only way you're going to get this little guy not to unravel. So just tie it in a slip knot there. That's plenty to tie up on your rings. And actually, I'm putting more kits online because I told them to send me another shipment. So we're going to double the kits. We have more that we'll be able to put online because it's such a fun 4th of July holiday album or just summer vacation. And this is probably going to be too long, but that's okay because I have room now to cut it and adjust it. Okay, now we're going to do the same on the front, but with red. So this is our front that we worked on last night. And when we're done, I am going to add some art glitter glue to the back of that. It'll just sit and dry, and it will hold it even better. So I'm just going with my 4.5. Oh, look at that, right on, and I didn't even measure. Bring it down, I just brought it down to about the center. And one on the spine. Let's tie that in a knot. And then just cut that off. But like I said, keep these because you can. This is plenty to tie up on your little thingies. So now we've got the blue, we've got the red, and like I said, this album, it's just coming along so great. I know you guys are going to love this. You're going to want to make this for others, but we will now. Man, this is the shortest live I've ever done. If I had all the paper, I'd go ahead and start matting with you guys tonight. But next Thursday, we'll meet again, and Friday, and we will do the matting for the inside, and we'll do our cute little house, and we'll be done. Can you guys believe it? How fun this is and how easy it comes together. So unless anybody needs help, I don't want to just get off since we're here. If anybody needs any help, are you making this along with me or were you just going to watch and come back? Because if anybody has any questions, just holler. Like I said, it's all super simple. It looks like it's not when you get your album together, but it really is. So it's just really fun. You guys are going to love making it. And also, I want to let you know, in on my YouTube, there's a playlist, and I need you guys to check it out because on the playlist is where this is. Oh, and you know what? Hold on, hold on. I have something to show you. I need to do a giveaway. It's been a crazy, crazy day. So let me see if Mr. Husband, if he's up there where I left the new stuff by Scrapping Under the Influence because we need to do a giveaway. So I'm going to put you on mute for a minute and have him run those down to me. Okay, perfect. He's upstairs. I've got to show you guys some really fun stuff. So let me grab an album. I even have an album cover ready to show you this. Okay. Jennifer on our design team also has her website up, Scrapping Under the Influence. And I have to show you what we got. And I'm giving one away. So I get to keep. See, I got one too because I had to have this. I want to show you guys what this is. And is Jen, oh, Jen, are you still with us? Okay, couple of things I'm giving away. Look at these. So let me grab this album first. Let's go with this first because I took them out. I've been playing with them. Absolutely love them. And you even get this cool piece of chipboard for a spine. Oh, good. Jen is still here. So her website is Scrapping Under the Influence. And you guys are going to see a lot of fun stuff from her. And I know you're going to see it with giveaways. So anyway, these are, look at these. Look at these fireworks. Look at the fireworks. Look at them sparkle. Can you guys see that? These are acrylic. And Jan just used, because I talked to her the other day, she said she just uses the clear heavy strength from our tape runner. But I want you guys to see something. So like this little one, isn't this just adorable? I would definitely layer that. You could put a stick on here. Wouldn't these be the cutest? These fireworks, the cutest thing in 4th of July cupcakes. So if I wasn't using that, you could definitely layer your acrylics. I've already got that there, so but I just want you to see also how awesome they look. Yes, they do layer on there. So the blue one could go there. And actually, wouldn't that have been cute right there? And it sparkles just like the silver paper. So that would have been super duper cute there. I didn't have them yet. And I did not have them yet, but you can put them right along with those. So she has the set of fireworks on her website, Scrapping Under the Influence, just like her YouTube. And let me move this little guy. So I am going to be giving away, let's give away 2 sets. I'm going to give away 2 sets. It'll be a random drawing, but here's the thing. You have to go to her YouTube channel, Scrapping Under the Influence, and you have to make sure you're subscribed to her channel. Okay? And so once you subscribe to her channel, then when I do the drawing, and I'm going to do the drawing next Thursday live, that'll give you time. I want you to go subscribe to Scrapping Under the Influence, Jan Palmer, because when I pick the winner, she'll tell me whether you're a subscriber or not. And then we'll be giving away these 2 packs of, are they darling, fireworks. Now, she has created this. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is awesome. Which one's my sparkly one? I think that's the sparkle. This is the purple. Jen, is the purple sparkly or is the other one? Okay. You have to be a subscriber. And I am going to take off so I can show you guys. This is not hard. This is the protective coating. And you need the protective coating when she's doing the laser, because if you don't, it burns it. But you know what? Go to her website. She has these acrylic crates that we've all been buying, and the acrylic crates will fit things. Oh my gosh, they're so dang cute. I've got to get mine ordered. And she even has the stand they'll fit in. New things coming weekly, sometimes daily. Now, Jen, the sparkly though, that was just a test, wasn't it? You're not making those? Okay, but isn't that pretty? It's purple. So when you get your stuff, it's not hard. Just take off the backing. And I believe, oh, the sparkles were limited for her debut of her website. The this is 1/8 of an inch. So it's the perfect size. And I know you're all saying, what on earth is that? You just wait, guys. And I love the colors. You're not going to lose them. Okay, they have been popular, so I guess I will show you the sparkle since we got done so early. I've already put the pages in this album because it's going to be another tutorial one day. I've got so many tutorials one day, right? But here's what happens. So when you are going to put your pages in, and I don't have one just on hinges. I want to show you this. And this one may not be the best album because they're triple pages. Hold on. Wrong one. Let's go with this one. She's got better tutorials, you guys. You need to go to check out. That's why I want you to subscribe to her channel. But this is going to fit down on your hinges and your gussets. I've already got my pages on, so I'm having to move my pages. Otherwise, I would just slide it. So pretend my pages aren't there yet, okay? For those of you that just like to put your pages on, it works better when there's no pages on because they fit right into that gusset. See how they fit right in there? Okay, she's got a whole video on her website. And what happens is you're going to put this inside of there. You're going to slide your page down, and then it's going to close perfect. And mine's kind of stuck, so let me grab that out. So go watch her video, and she's going to show you how to place your pages. And it keeps them perfectly straight. Yes, and she's got some really cool reels, not only for country craft creation reels, but she's got her reels on these tools, which are going to be so great for helping the crafter. Like I said, it's going to fit perfectly down in there when you don't have your pages on, and then when you put your pages on, because see how it clips right there? And it perfectly spaced. Put your pages on straight, no more crooked pages. So see, Country Craft Creations has two ways. You can do the lay flat, your pages are always straight. And for those of you that are still a super duper fan, but you know what? You could still use this. It's going to leave that, it's the proper spacing. So I will be testing this on our next tutorial. I'll make sure we use those even with the lay flat, and let's see how it works. So this is, just in case she brings it back, I want to show you. This is the Diva style. These are the ones I just love, because wait till you see this. They look like they are made with glitter paper. Oh my gosh, look at this. Oh, Jen's using them on her next project. Look at this. How pretty is this? I love the glitter. Like I said, the paper has to be there. It's what protects things when the laser's going. I just don't want to scratch. This is so pretty, so I'm being very careful. So the back side But look at the front side. Oh my gosh. Look how pretty. This was the special edition, but she said she may have she may be having them come back into stock. So just watch her website. And these are your 1/2 inch. So your gusset will be 1/2 inch for these. And, hey, don't be afraid to say, Jen, can you make this? Can you make that? Because um, ideas for what the crafters like is always helpful when we're creating things. And she is just getting started, so we want to just really support. We want to support our own. I mean, we want to support all crafting because we want crafting never to go away. But we've got somebody now that's making stuff that is so usable to make it more enjoyable. And look how pretty. Oh, okay, she's got 7 sets of sparkly left. So when you slide the page on spine, you won't go down too far. Exactly. This is going to keep you from going down too far. I'm going to have to go this way. Well, see, with my pages on, I'm a little bit backwards here. This one needs to be on the outside. Jen, how am I so turned around here? Oh, it would go this way. Here we go. So my hinge is under there. Now see, the page would be perfectly straight. And it's 1/8 of an inch from the bottom. And you'll just put your page right to there. And then it will be straight. So this will just fit on all your hinges. And the best thing to do is just jump over at Scrapping Under the Influence. Check out her YouTube channel. And Jen, I lost my other purple one. How did I lose it? And so anyway, I hate to do this, but I'm going to give away my sparkly set. And like I said, next Thursday. So you've got to go over and subscribe to Jen's Scrapping Under Their Influence, and then we'll pick a winner from everybody, because I can go back and see who watched the video, and I'll let her know. Oh, yeah. Oh, her video will show you top and bottom. That's why there's 2. I haven't made another album yet. This is turned the wrong way, but let me show you. There you go. That'll give you a better idea. I'm not the person to watch on these because I haven't made this part and really played with them. So Jen, of course, has, because these are her invention. Okay, guys. Well, thank you very much. And like I said, I will be giving this cute little sparkly set away. And that will be next Thursday. And we'll double check all of our subscribers. And we'll be giving away the fireworks, which you're going to love. You're going to love these. They are so fun if you've never played with acrylic. She's going to be making lots of fun stuff for that. Okay, guys. Well, I want you to have... Oh my gosh. There's my other purple. They were stacked on top of each other. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you Thursday then live. We will be matting our album. So everyone's kits will go out Monday. And so watch your mailbox. Bye-bye.